Hey everybody, welcome back to the BeamNG.drive Tough Car Challenge. It's been a while since we did one of these. Today, we have the ETK K-Series. The specific K-Series we have is the Kc6d. Obviously, the K denotes that this is the K-Series Coupe. The C, I believe, is also the fact that it is a coupe. 6 is the number of cylinders that this car has. In D, well, it means diesel. So in season 1, the K series, I forget what we did on that one. I believe it was a high performance one. Did 3 and 5/8, and actually, yes, I do remember that one. It was the top of the line turbocharged 4-wheel drive one, and we drove about a lap and a half without a wheel. Since this car is rear wheel drive and not all wheel drive, I doubt that's gonna that will be as successful. But the only way we're gonna find out is if I quit talking. We hop in this car, fire it up, and find out what she'll do. So, let's get going. Okay, guys, we are in the case series. One thing I'm going to go ahead and note before we get going is if you look up here, you will see the engine damage information. We rigged up some sensors to a little third-party thing that will show that on your guys' screen, and that way you most likely will be able to tell when the engine is about to go before I do. So you should have the engine stuff up here, the speedometer up here, and well, let's start it up. Turn the lights on. That did not sound, that sounded like something broke. That does not sound like a sophisticated German sports coupe, even though it has a diesel. But all right, enough of that. Put it in drive. 3, 2, 1, and away we go. Ooh, little skittish. Oh, lot of air. That was a hard landing as we spun out on that first turnaround there. Come up through the Widowmaker. Oh! Stop! And the hazards came on as part of the car's built-in crash management system. So we lost our front bumper somewhere. Our suspension is damaged because now I have to have the wheel about halfway turned to the left to keep the car going. That means the traction and stability management systems in this car are going to be losing their damn minds. Oh! Something's definitely broken. We're going to be pulling over at the end of this lap, taking a look to see what has happened already to our poor K-Series. It is struggling a little bit to make that turn. I wonder. I went ahead, hit the button, turned traction and stability all the way off. Oh! Turn, you bastard! Ooh. That did not sound good. I'm going to go ahead and shut the car off. We're going to go ahead, hop out, and see what just happened. Well, guys, we're out of the car, and it looks rather bleak. I will put it back on the wheel so we can take a look at the rest of the damage in a minute. Once the tow truck gets out here. Looks like one of our mufflers got dinged up. That's strange. Let's see. We found our bumper from when we went off over here. At first glance, this doesn't look too bad, but if you look very closely, you'll see this steering's connected here, but there's nothing here. So if I turn my steering wheel, first off, look at that angle. But second of all, you could tell this wheel is now a liability. So this car is going to be very difficult to maneuver. But we're going to try to keep going even with it broken the way it is. Once the tow truck gets here, we'll flip it over. I'll get back in it and we'll keep on going. Okay, guys, we're back in the car. Oh, wow. It started in gear. I'm surprised it allowed it. Oh, we're in trouble. She's not liking the maneuvering right now. Okay. We might be able to do this. Oh! Okay, come on, car. Oh, come on. Alright, we might be able to get 2 laps, even though this car is essentially crippled. There we go. And that sound is the flat tire. There we go, we got 2 laps. Did we get 2 laps? No, that was 1. That was 1 lap. Oh. Okay, I have power. This thing is not... Oh, good God. Warning lights out the yin-yang. There you go. We're actually doing okay. As I say that as we drive right towards a rock, and we killed the engine. Son of a bitch. I think this is an all-time worst new record. Let's hop out of this car and see what's happened. Well, guys, it was a good run, even though it was a pathetic run. But we're going to say it died up there since it kind of somehow ended up on its lid and down here. Even if the motor survived, we have no steering anymore. Oh, you could actually see the inner tie rods there moving back and forth. That's cool. I've never seen that before. But the engine is done. I believe when it hit the rock, you could kind of tell. It looks like it knocked some things into the oil pan and barfed up the oil pump and just locked the motor really quick. We're going to go ahead again, knock it over, give it a quick visual inspection. Then we're going to go ahead, assign a rating. And I can already tell you guys without going to an overhead view that it's at the bottom of the leaderboard, but we'll make it official. Go to overhead view and discuss the leaderboard and, well, just determine what 3 or 4 vehicles are in front of this damn thing. So let's get it back on its wheels. Okay, so it's back on its wheels, and we already know about this front suspension and front bodywork, but that's about the worst of the damage. I mean, we have one really barfed up muffler there, and a couple of the windows got blown out, but car's still going to the junker because, I mean, well, the whole suspension and the engine's gone. We had completed 1 lap, and we are not even... We were not even close. Well, we're between 1/8 and a quarter. I am going to give this car a mercy and give it the quarter. So, final rating for the Kc6d is 1 1/4 laps. Most likely mainly because it took 2 bad tumbles. I mean, actually 3, but you know what? It is what it is. That's the way of the challenge sometimes. I do think this thing could have went a little farther because we've had some performance-oriented cars go farther. Looking at the SBR4. And then some not go as farther as we thought, i.e. the 200BX Type LS. So let's go ahead, pop an overhead view, and we will discuss the leaderboard. Okay, guys. Well, we already have decided where the car is going to sit, like rating-wise. It is 1 1/4. That is stone dead last. It is behind the Ibishu 200BX Type LS with 1 7/8, the Brucco Legrand Sport with 2 1/3, and the Gavril Grand Marshal V8 with 2 5/8. So, very poor showing by the K series. Granted, it took 3 pretty nasty accidents straight away. I mean, it tumbled coming through this corner. It lost it and crashed right here, throwing the bumper right here. Well, on coming back around, it lost it here, went over and cracked the passenger front suspension to the point where it was no longer a steerable wheel, and it was limping around quite well up until it got through the Widowmaker. If it would have made it through, it most likely would have died right around here, or it would have died on the way back. But it was trying. It's still a rather pathetic attempt. So anyway, uh that's it for this short episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please like, please subscribe, all that good fun stuff. Please make sure you follow my Twitch channel. The link will be in the description below. I am live streaming. I do live stream. I'm trying to do it about a couple times a week. Uh Eventually you guys will start seeing more of those. Sometimes I will pop up a video that was certain things from a stream. The OCRP stuff is mainly that. So uh that's it, guys. Thanks again. Have a good one.